Now we're all familiar with that age-old question, why did the chicken cross the road? But in the world of barbecue, there's another question that has long sparked even more controversy and debate. Fat cap up or fat cap down? Well, we're going to turn the page on a few of those old myths and show you the facts about which one really rules the roost.
Welcome to South Fire BBQ.
When it comes to deciding on the best way to position our meat, the most important concern by far is moisture. So let's start by seeing exactly what we're dealing with. Basically, our meat is made up of two parts, fat and lean. But when it comes to moisture, these two are worlds apart. Fat is made up of approximately 15% moisture, while lean, on the other hand, is made up of a whopping 70%. Let's start with our meat fat cap down. When heated from below, moisture is pushed from the moist area inside the meat toward the dry, hot air inside your smoker, where it evaporates. Since heat naturally rises, the majority of the moisture is moved upward to the top, with a lesser amount leaving from the sides. Since the moist lean meat is exposed on top, it makes it very easy for the moisture to pass through it and evaporate out. And according to tests from several culinary institutes, lean meat can pass as much as 100% more moisture through it than fat can. That's right, you could lose twice as much moisture through the lean as through fat. Okay, now let's take a look at fat cap up. Since fat is not capable of holding much moisture, it is also not capable of moving much moisture. This causes the fat cap to function like a protective blanket, not completely stopping evaporation from the top, but greatly reducing it. Now I know some of you are ready to argue that placing the fat cap on the bottom helps to protect the meat from the heat below. And there is some truth in that. On some smokers, like pellet smokers, and a few other types that use direct heat systems, it can help to a small extent in protecting the meat. But the point to remember is it's not a winner-take-all choice. There's no reason why you can't utilize the best of both worlds. So if you have a direct heat type smoker, you might consider using a heat plate, a water pan, a shield, or a deflector. A few other options are placing your food on a rack inside a pan, or you could place a water pan under your food, or you could set up a direct, indirect heat system on your grill or smoker. Or you may not need any of them. It really boils down to your particular smoker, what options you have available, and what you prefer to use. So while we may not have solved the mystery of why the chicken crossed the road, when it comes to barbecue, the answer is clear. Cooking your meat fat side up is definitely the best choice. So quit worrying about myths and urban legends and get on with making some award-winning barbecue.
Thanks for stopping by. See y'all soon.